All right. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in. Let me know that you're here. Today, we're going to talk about Serve Lead Sell. I'm going to tell you how I came up with the concept for the latest challenge that I've created for you guys. And then I'm going to give you a little bit of information about this upcoming event that's going to be happen November 14th to the 16th. So, November 14th to the 16th. Let's talk through all the things. Before we get started, I'm going to give you guys a second to come in, say hello to me as you come in. Really important stuff, you guys. The more you can let me know that you're here and that you're engaged, then the more Facebook knows that I'm giving you guys content that you want to see, and then you're helping to show Facebook that I'm giving you content you want to see. And then they show it to more people who are like you. So, more people within the group, more people who watch me on LinkedIn and YouTube. They'll show it in the feed of those people. So, tell me hello, give me some hearts and fire. And let me know this, please. Did you watch the YouTube show this week called Serve Lead Sell? Thank you for the hello, hello, hello. Did you watch the YouTube video called Serve Lead Sell this week? That's what I want to know from you. So let me know that in the comments. I see your comments, whether you're watching on Facebook or whether you're watching on LinkedIn or YouTube. I'm broadcasting to all those places all at once, and I can see your comments. And I come in here live on Wednesdays because I want to answer the questions that you have about the weekly topic. This week, our topic is Serve Lead Sell. So let's get into it. Serve Lead Sell. Here's what it is. If you noticed, I've taken some time off of doing live trainings for you guys. So the last live training that I did was all the way back in June, and I haven't done another one because I felt like the kickstart, right? That kickstart that I had been doing for 2 years was getting a little stale. It wasn't really hitting the mark on what you guys needed. I mean, yes, it was great. It got so many people started in building their businesses. I cannot tell you how many instructors and trainers, even nutritionists, dietitians, health healers, wellness people, um, are out there who took that kickstart and then were able to take that information and parlay it into a real business. So I think it did a lot of what it promised to do. I think it did everything it promised to do. The problem is that I don't think it was really speaking to the heart of what you guys want from me. So here's what I know about my audience. My audience in particular, fitness instructors, personal trainers, healers, like I've got Reiki practitioners that follow me. I've got energy healers that follow me. I've got all kinds of coaches that follow me that are in the wellness domain, and then dietitians, nutritionists. I consider my audience to be anyone who works directly with clients to improve health outcomes. I know that is my passion. That is why I got into the fitness business. And I think that a lot of you guys are the same. And what I know about us as people who help to improve fitness is that we want to see people come in and be accountable for their own health and fitness. We want to show them how to read labels. We want to show them how to be active every day. We want to show them how to do the things that make them comfortable, that help them to live longer, that get them living in their houses longer, that it's not about six-pack abs. And the other thing it's not about for us is it's not about making $1 million. So some of us, yes, we want to make $1 million, and that is beautiful. But so many of you guys are coming to me going, I want to get out of a full-time job that I hate. I want to make fitness my full-time job, right? Who's with me? If you're watching, whether you're watching live or in the replay, give me a big fat me if that's you. If you want to get out of your full-time job, if you're miserable and you're ready to do something different, I want a big fat me. Give me a big raised hand. You can give me a hashtag replay if you're watching in the replay and a hashtag live squad if you're watching live. But so many of you guys are looking to get out of a full-time job, or maybe you are at like that retirement cutoff age, or you're about to start thinking about retirement and you want to do something different. You're starting to see that it's time to think more about what's the legacy you're leaving in this world. How have you really changed things for the better for the people around you? And so when you're looking to create a business, yes, it's got to make money because businesses make money. That's what they do. But you're not coming in it with this idea that you're going to like go buy a Lambo, or you're going to go, retire on the beach with a bunch of servants, or like, that's just not what is motivating us. You're like, I want to go on nice vacations. I want to retire my husband. Maybe a lot of us are saying we want to retire their husbands. I want to retire my husband this year. Um, you're saying I want to put the kids through college. So it's not about making $1 million, and that is great. But what that means is that the way that I teach the business skills that are lacking in the fitness industry to you guys, the way that I teach the business skills that are lacking in the wellness industry, the way that I teach the business skills that are lacking in the energy healing industry has to be different, because I'm not gonna be the guy that's out there saying, "Hey, wanna buy a Lambo? Let me help you figure out how to buy a Lambo. I'm gonna show you how to, you know, create a big sales team, and you're gonna be doing 5 figures every day." And that's just not what we're doing. You guys wanna get in deep with your clients. You like to dig in, you like to get to know them, and you like to change their lives. And so what I teach shows you how to do that as a business, how to do that in a way that changes lives, that is not taking anybody's head off, but that feeds your business so that you're still in business in 6 months. Because if you're not still in business in 6 months, then you're not doing anybody any favors. So, the Serve Lead Sell Challenge, November 14th to the 16th. I'm going to put the link in the comments here in case you don't have it. This is going to be a 3-day challenge. I'm going to teach live lessons every day. I'm going to teach implementation sessions every single day. I am going to be in the private pop up Facebook group for this challenge, answering your questions. Terry will be there with me, answering your questions. I will have other team members in there answering your questions. You will get a one on one meeting to make sure that you understood all the lessons and that you have onboarded the information in the way that's going to allow you to move forward correctly. So, we're going to meet with you one on one. So, live lessons, implementation sessions, one on one meeting, community interaction within that private pop up Facebook group. Huge. So it's just the experience is very similar to what I've done in the past in the live kickstart or in the live boot camp that you've taken from me. But the subject matter has been adjusted and refined and matured for what I know you guys need. Let me know if that is jibing with you, if that's making sense. You guys, I need you to put in your questions, and I need you to give me some hearts and fire if this is all making sense to you and really feels like what you're looking for from me. Because I don't want to just sit here and jabber on and waste your time. So I want this to be super useful to you guys. So give me some hearts and fire if you're feeling like it's useful, and give me your questions as they're popping in to your hot little head so that I can answer them right now while you've got me live. I'm going to take a drink of water. Feel like I've put on a little too much makeup today. The makeup is always a struggle. I feel like there's really a fine line between too much makeup and not enough makeup for when I'm like just talking on camera. When I teach yoga on camera, I don't wear any makeup because I don't like sweating it off, and I don't like getting mascara in my eyes. I don't like getting eyeliner in my eyes. But when I come on live with you guys here, I like to put some makeup on, but sometimes I feel like it's too much and sometimes I feel like it's not enough. Today I feel like the eye makeup is right, but the blush is a little bit too much. Okay, so 3 days, November 14th to the 16th. Live lessons, implementation sessions, one on one coaching session, community aspect within the private pop up Facebook group. The lessons will all be recorded. So if you can't make it live, that is totally okay. You can still catch up. Everything will be left in that private pop up Facebook group for about 10 days. So even though it's a 3 day challenge, I'm going to do some bonus stuff at the end. There's going to be a ton of mindset work that we're going to do together during the challenge. And as the bonus stuff, there's going to be just all kinds of stuff that we'll do at the end. And then I'll keep the group open until that next Tuesday. So the next Tuesday is the Tuesday right before Thanksgiving. So that's the 22nd. So the 14th to the 22nd, all the videos will still be there and you'll still be able to schedule your one on one meeting, do all the things that are involved in the challenge. So, day one. So let's talk about a little bit about what we're going to be going through. I'm still really refining exactly how the days are going to play out, but it's looking like this. Day one, we're going to talk right away about the program that you're taking to the market. So, what is the thing that you're offering that you're going to take to market? And how should that be structured? I have got a lot to say about how we structure these businesses as individual instructors, trainers, and coaches who are working directly with clients. I think we have a tendency to structure our businesses just like what we perceive the gym or the facility that we're coming out of has structured their business like. So we tend to mimic what we have lived for the last 5, 10, 20 years, however long you've been in the industry. And so what that means is um that sometimes uh, sorry, I got distracted by something on my other screen. What that means is that in the pricing and in the program that we offer, we can tend to structure our whole business around something that's not going to feed our business correctly. So, I'm going to talk to you about the coaching business model, not the fitness industry business model, not the wellness industry business model, not the network marketing industry business model. I'm going to talk to you about how I know that coaches make money because we are all coaches. If you're a fitness instructor and you're going direct to consumer, you're changing people's health outcomes and their lives with your program, you are a coach. If you are a personal trainer, you are a coach. People are looking to you for a life change. And that is especially true because we have the ability, the unique ability to work with the 80% of the market that doesn't have an existing fitness practice in place, which is very different than how you've done it at the gym. So, we're going to talk about all those differences and what it means in terms of how you need to structure your business and what you need to be offering. So, day one, that's what we're going to talk about. What do you need to be going to the market with? And what do you need to be leaving out at different stages of business? Number two, day number two. Hold on, I'm going to pull up my script and make sure I'm telling you correctly because I just made some decisions yesterday about this. Day number two is really the crux of it is it's about marketing. So we're going to talk about the the things that we're doing to bring in audience, to bring in clients, the things that we're doing to assemble our audience around our campfire. If you've ever heard me talk about social media, you've seen me do the campfire scenario. And so what are the things that you're doing that assemble your people around your campfire? That's what we're going to be talking about on day 2. I like to talk about it as social media that gets results without taking over your life and that it's about growing your audience and the number of paid clients without doing paid ads, without doing crazy social media antics, without like lip syncing and dancing, and without poaching members of other people's groups. So that is huge, you guys, because so many of you are out there over serving on social media. I see it over and over again. You either go out and you buy like done for you content, and then you're giving like really high quality content every single day, and you're like overwhelming your ideal client because they haven't made a commitment yet to you, and so you don't know how to serve them without completely overwhelming them. So you're like giving them a recipe one day and a full workout the next day, and then you're doing like a half hour talk on nutrition the next day, and you're doing Reiki healing sessions and all these things for free out there on the internet. And then you're like, why isn't anybody buying from me? So we have to find that line between nurturing our audience and knowing where that point is that they're going to buy from you. So, how do you draw them in and let them make a commitment to the life changing service that you offer? So, on day one, we create the life changing service. On day two, we talk about creating an audience for that life changing service. And then day number three is going to be about money. We're going to talk about pricing, and we're going to talk about money mindset. You guys, what I know about you is not only did you not go into the industry for the money, but you also have a ton of money stories. We all do. We all do. Especially, I think there's two things at play for a lot of us. Number one is that we are in the fitness industry for, so a lot of my audience is fitness instructors, right? So you've been in the fitness industry for a really long time, and you've been told that you aren't worth anything. You've been told that you don't get a raise. And that's just the cold, hard truth. It's not anybody's fault. It's not the gym's fault that you don't make enough as a fitness industry. They are not making enough. There's not enough good business education out there, and gyms are not making enough. But the reality of the situation is that fitness instructors have not made they don't make any more now than they did in the 90s. I did a video on that. It's on my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Kelly Coulter. And I did the math on what we make an hour, and it is abysmal if you are working for a facility. So I know I started teaching in 1994, and I think I even made more in 1994 than I do now if I go to the gym and teach a class. So it's no wonder that we have money stories, negative money stories, really, pitiful money stories. But we're gonna talk about those on the 3rd day, and I'm going to offer you thoughts to replace those pitiful money stories. We are gonna work through some of those pitiful money stories. We're gonna dissect them, we're gonna study them. Then we're gonna talk about pricing, and I'm gonna give you confidence in the way that you're pricing this program that we've created through the challenge. So I'm going to give you the n- not necessarily the formula. I don't want to say the formula. I want to say that I'm going to give you models. I'm going to give you the model. I'm going to give you the model for pricing this thing correctly so that it feeds your business, allows your clients to make a commitment, and doesn't take anybody's head off and make you into like the hustle bro or the bad guy. So day 3 will be about pricing. There's actually gonna be a day 4. I'm gonna invite you to apply. There'll be an invitation only session because it's gonna be higher level business type information that's only right for certain people who are really, taking this thing to the level where I could help them. So there's a day 4 that's invitation only, and then on that bonus day that I told you about, day 5, we're going to do selling lessons. So we're gonna talk about sales. All right, so you guys, what questions do you have? I see a few of you guys here live. Give me your hearts and fire. Let me know that you're here live. Give me a hashtag live squad, and then let me know what questions you've got. I'm going to show you guys one more thing, and then we're going to jump out of here for the day and be done. So let me show you guys where you go to get registered and how that works, just in case there's any confusion. Okay, let me get this set up correctly. I don't want to go into the matrix like I do sometimes with you guys, where I end up showing myself and then I'm showing the other screen and it's like bing, 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 bing. All right. So if, darn it, that is not it. That's my text messages. You guys don't want to see that. Ah, I'm laughing because it is so dangerous when your text messages show up on your screen. I was in a live presentation one time and I had one of my people send me a private message. I'm getting red faced just thinking about it. I had one of my people send me a private message and they said, "Kelly, stop showing your screen. Your husband has sent you an explicit text message." And it was not cute. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Here we go. All right. So, um this is the landing page for the Serve Lead Sell Challenge. So if you go to learn.fitprosconnect.com, this is where you will land. This is the landing page, and you can see it all goes down in 11 days. It's got all of the information here, and then there's a form right here. You can go ahead and fill this out and get registered. You guys, this is a $47 challenge that is less than dinner and drinks, and that is going to be life transforming training plus a one on one strategy meeting. So $47. And you're just going to fill this out right here. And then you're going to go to step two. And then it will ask you for your information. And that's it. That's how you get registered. If you want to read more before you make your decision, there's all kinds of really great information here about the challenge. And then if you click one of these, it'll pop that registration form up and you can register right there. So just wanted to walk through that really quickly in case there are any questions. If you ever have any trouble getting registered for anything that I do, and especially for this, please DM me. I know somebody was trying to go to step two. They were going to this registration and they were filling this out, and then they were trying to go to step two, and it like wasn't going, like the button wasn't working. And, for some reason, like, their technology just was not jibing with my technology, and I had to just go in on the back end and get them registered manually. So that's something I can do for you if you have any trouble. Otherwise, y'all, that's where you go to register. So learn.fitprosconnect.com. Go over there, get registered, and y'all, I will see you in the Serve Lead Sell Challenge.